All right, we're back from the race, and I know I have all these big goals and I fall short of them, but I always learn about myself in the process. And just shout out to the truth of YouTube. I watched this video. Don't click on this if you're depressed or something, or if you're feeling depressed. And I mean, I kind of relate to it too. Like, he's turning 30 next month. I'm turning 30 end of October. And although I'm happy with the progress I'm making and where my life is currently, I'm also not happy about where I'm at currently also. It's like I'm grateful, but there's more untapped potential. And um it eats away at me inside. Like I know what I'm capable of, and I'm falling short of that. Um, I know I know where I could be, and every day I'm just not doing the steps necessary to get there. It eats away at me inside. It's like, am I gonna self-sabotage my life by seeking out these, or by getting distracted by the simple pleasures of life, of like a little too much Netflix, or it isn't even like the pleasures, it's just a wasted time. Um I don't know, like I know I could save up an incredible amount. I know I'm just not putting as much, I'm not utilizing the time like I should. I have plans, right? The key is like I don't follow the plans, or I follow it for a certain amount of time and then I fall back and spin the cycle. Same with NoFap. Um, I just want to cut things off entirely. Like I really get inspired by people who go all in. I get inspired by people who are not balanced in life. The quote unquote balance, like, hey, no, it's not gonna hurt you if you have a drink every once in a while, or a PMO session every once. Why is everything so black and white? Or but the high achievers in the world, not necessarily, not even high achievers, but the people who are fulfilled, like you can take both ends of the spectrum. Monks, they're so focused, they're intense, and they've just gone all in. Same with high performers who are great at their craft, whether it's business or um, health, or like they're focused, and I admire that because the world's full of distractions. The world's just, I mean, we distract ourselves enough by self-sabotaging our goals and dreams, but um there's just another level, and it's sad that I'm still, there are days I think of relapsing. There are days I think of downloading apps to hook up, and I mean, I rarely get those opportunities. There are days where I'm just like, I just want to watch Netflix all day. There are days where I don't want to read. I don't want to do my push-ups and pull-ups. I want to do the bare minimum, and the bare minimum isn't enough now to get to where I want to go. And age, yes, age is just an arbitrary number. You can like J.K. Rowling. She wasn't successful until she wrote the Harry Potter books, which she was in probably her 40s or 50s. And then so many other, maybe Steve Jobs. I don't know any of the stories, success stories, but there's another level. And anyways, I did the race yesterday, the looped race, a little over 4 miles. And you have an hour to do it, and you just basically keep going until you can't go. And there were some hills, there were some runnable parts, and it gets tiring after a while, hour after hour after hour. And I was trying to aim getting back to start finish by like 50 minutes with 10 minutes to spare, 10 minutes to like eat, 10 minutes to stretch, 10 minutes to go to the bathroom. And I was doing that pretty good, but then I was just getting tired. And night rolled around, probably 10 people left. I was one of the 10, and did the 15th lap, and I was like, my legs are done. And I probably could have started another lap, but I just did not feel like running. It was just done. And did I have more in me? Probably. Maybe my mind gave in. I don't know. And that's why I do it, because it's like it gets to a point where it's not fun. And it's just monotonous, and you're getting tired with every hour passing by, and it's just hour after hour, and you just have to keep moving forward. And this kind of race, there's no room for error. You can't have a bad lap. You can't. It's like other 100-milers. You can kind of go through bad hours and kind of like make up for it later on or early on. You can create a buffer room. This one, there was no room for mistakes. If you have a bad lap, you're out. And the 7th hour was when I was in jeopardy of not. 5 minutes into that lap, I don't know what happened, but out of nowhere, my stomach started feeling bad, and I started getting nauseous. Is it nauseous? Nauseous? I think that's how you pronounce it. And luckily, it was the hottest part of the day too, so that makes sense. The heat can do that to people. And I slowed down, and luckily it kind of like went away, and I finished that loop and just kept going, and got more and more tired. So I got 61, 62-ish miles, and 5,000 some feet of elevation gain. I mean, it's good. I outlasted a good amount of people, but at the same time, there were three or four finishers that got the 100 miles. It was a free event, so I didn't pay for it, and I'm lucky this club puts on a bunch of great free events. But yeah, I also fell twice, scraped my hands. That's when you know you're kind of like dragging your feet, and that's when you know you're tired. But anyway, 61-ish miles, and yeah, I want to be successful, not success in like people's version of success, but I want to die leaving everything in me. And I don't care to have a family. I don't care to work a safe job where, like a 9 to 5, where I know I'll get the benefits and live a comfortable life. I want more. I don't know, like it just being average, there's nothing wrong with it. People live happy lives being average. But I want more of myself. And NoFap is a great tool. It's an introspective tool. It's a spiritual tool. It's a tool to taking that next step into whatever you want. that energy, that creative energy into whatever craft, and back on the grind. The grind never stops. The days don't stop, and I just want to leave every day tired. Like I just wrung out the most out of a sweaty t-shirt or a sweaty towel, or just wring as much of it out of my possible. And that's like, I want to wring as much of my soul out in this life as possible. And I want strength, handstand push-ups, all that stuff, one-armed handstands, movement, mobility, stretching. I want to be able to do splits, the back bends, the heated yoga classes, the ice baths, the saunas. I want to live just training for a living. Like, it just sounds so great. Like, I'm not such a big fan of people. Okay, so people, okay, this is generalizing, but people have big egos. They've destroyed the planet we live on. They're overpopulated. Animals are getting endangered because of people. Like this, never been a big fan. They create dramas, guns, wars, division. That's all mankind's doing. Mankind. Even that is just chauvinistic a little bit. But different religions, always so divisive. Like, my religion's better than yours, or I know more than you, and you just see this across countless generations. And I just want to be in nature, kind of like that. So this is me ranting again. Huge thank you to everyone supporting me. I'm not against people. It's like there are some good people out there, but I don't know where I'm going with this. But the race went well, 61 miles. Gonna live stream right now. Talk to you all. It's been a minute. Let's get it.